Welcome to day 14 of our 21-day public speaking challenge. Today, another day together. As we embark on this journey, remember that your non-verbal communication is crucial as much as your words. So it encompasses a spectrum of movements, gestures, facial expressions, eye contact, and touch that convey your thoughts, emotions, and intention. Each gesture, glance, and touch conveys messages, values, beliefs, thoughts, and intentions, speaking volumes and shaping dialogue beyond the constraints of a spoken language. This art, to be observed, understood, and appreciated, adds depth and richness to our interpersonal connections, creating a language as profound as it is a silence. How to master body language? Well, let's go step by step. Step number one. So, think of your body as a dynamic storyteller. And how do we want to convert this storyteller into a high volume where reaches a lot of people? So practice what you preach. Why is important? Align your words with your actions. Your verbal cues and should harmonize with your physical demonstrations. Practice your speech beforehand to ensure that your body language is in sync with your words and message. Using body language effectively makes you appear natural and authentic, which helps establish trust. How do you do it? Well, you want to ensure your body language mirrors the instruction you give during your practice. And of course, practice is a way to be mastering perfection. So just keep practicing, keep synchronizing your words with your gestures. Movement and presence. Why it is important? For example, walking around the room is an invitational gesture. It signaled your conscious effort to reach everyone, ensuring that your presence is felt. Your movement communicate accessibility, warmth, enthusiasm, and involvement. How you could do that? Well, you want to engage with your audience by moving gracefully and with awareness, with purpose in the room, around the room. Look into the crowd and maintain a relaxed yet alert posture. If someone needs you, you are there for them. But body proximity, how far or close you are to other people, says how engaged you are in the crowd. If you're always so far away from your people are less likely to engage with you. Eye contact. Why it is important? Well, genuine interaction happens, but I would say even begin when you look into people's eyes. It fosters a deeper connection between teacher and student. It creates a sense of direct communication and openness that transcends words. How? Well, of course, you want to maintain eye contact during instructions and demonstrations. Let's go through some eye contact strategies. Try to engage with everyone by maintaining eye contact. However, choose familiar faces for comfort and avoid eye contact with distracting or uncomfortable students. And of course, this is very related to someone that just start teaching. If you are an advanced teacher, you might be comfortable to look at people that they not give you an easy time. However, when you are a beginner yoga teacher, you want to look at familiar faces, people that they smile at you so they can cheer you up. For an online setting, of course, you want to look at the camera as long as you can. And of course, if you can, in downward facing dog, it might be a little bit hard. But on standing poses, you want to turn into the camera and look at the people. Direct eye contact when speaking. Just follow some of the rules of what body language means when you go into eye contact. So direct eye contact when speaking, this represents honesty. Direct contact, when you listen, indicates attentiveness, interest, and attraction. And of course, this goes beyond just the yoga class. It's when you have an interaction, for example, with your student at the beginning of the class, and you want to engage with them and getting familiar with their needs, with their concerns, with their body injuries. You want to talk to them in a way that you engage with them, not just with your words, but with your body language. And those are great examples when it comes down to interacting with your students, especially. So direct eye contact, when listening, you want to be attentive and interested in it. We said that. So, and then we're moving into widening eyes. So when you widen your eyes, is a signal of interest, appeal, or invitation, represents an opening and welcoming expression, right? It is a bit like that. Rubbing eyes indicates disbelief, upset, or tiredness. And then blink, a long pronounced blink, might suggest tiredness, but also might suggest, I don't know, disbelief as well. So it can be a little bit of both. And then we're moving into confident body language. Why it is important? Confidence is contagious. Displaying it through your body language inspire trust and reassurance. How do you do that? You want to stand tall with your shoulders open, your chest open. You want to move deliberately. You express yourself with assurance. Your confident body language will resonate with your students if you are authentic with your body language, and of course if you practice body language, because practice makes it perfect. Grounding and connections. Why is important? So starting your speech while sitting cross-legged sets a calm tone, but also foster a sense of groundness, connections, and relaxation. How do you do that? Well, you want to begin with in your cross-legged position. You want to begin sitting down. You want to begin in rock pose, whatever it is to set a calm tone. Dress and appearance. As a yoga teacher, it might be a tricky one, but let's go and explore what does it mean. So a person dressed in physical appearance conveying a great deal of information about their status and the attitude. In the world of public speaking in general, but also when we meet someone at the first time, let's not deny the fact that the appearance, the clothing are a powerful non-verbal communicators. A clean and thoughtful chosen outfit contributes to the overall impression you make on the audience. And I found this so much on the color as well. I was a person that used to wear black all the time. And I realized that this color would kind of make people think that I was a dark, introspected person, but I'm actually the opposite. So I've started to wear more lighter color, and I've decided to build my brand around lighter color. And I have to say that it's not just for the way I appeal to people, but these also create an energy within me that allows people to see through. So clothings, it might be very materialistic and might be very superficial. However, people have an impression of you just by what you're wearing and the color you're wearing. So be careful. And you don't have to change completely your wardrobe. You don't have to go crazy and spending a lot of money, because I'm actually moving into a minimalism, but I try to have as little um, clothings that would actually represent my internal energy. I don't know if it does make sense. Probably I went too far away from the script, but I just wanted to share that because I think it's important to understand that as well. So clean liners. If you think that clothing's it's a little bit too materialistic as a yoga teacher, I get it. That's why I also bring these clean liners point within this slide. So regardless of your outfit price, Prioritize cleanliness and proper ironing, for example. A polished appearance demonstrates professionalism and conveys your commitment to one of the yoga principles, saucha, purity, cleanliness, and clarity. And this doesn't come just from the inner world, but how do you represent your inner world into the world? And that's a dress. What we having out there, it's simply a dress. This doesn't represent who you are, but people might have an opinion about who you are, especially as a public figure, just by what you're wearing. Comfort is key. As a yoga teacher, I would always suggest you to wear clothing that makes you feel comfortable and confident so you can focusing on delivering your message with no distractions. Colors and patterns, we come back to the to something that I've introduced already. So select colors and patterns that complement each other, creating a visual appealing ensemble. Steer clear of overly bright or distracting patterns that might divert attention from your message. Just let it sit for a second because it is like that. It is a bit like that. It's when someone is wearing, for example, a lot of patterns. I always get distracted because, especially if someone get easily distracted, I always get distracted if someone is wearing something like big earrings, a lot of patterns. So just be mindful. I'm not saying like you should not be yourself, but just be mindful, especially when you speaking when you're speaking in front of a big crowd. Consider the environment, venue, and audience. Tailor your attitude to the venue and expectation of your audience. Your clothing should align with the settings, making you relatable and approachable. Nice, guys. Okay, so avoid distractions, steer clear of accessory and jewelry, especially when you teach yoga, I would say, that might be noisy or overly flashy. Your audience focus should remain on the message, not on the elements that distract from your presentation. Express your style. This can be a little bit controversial to what we've been said until now, because you might like a lot of patterns, you might like a lot of jewelry, but you still want to be moderate in a way so people are not getting distracted. So what's the balance in between being yourself and being moderate in a way to present yourself? So it's something to work upon, I would say. Just find the right balance. Brahmacharya, moderation. So try to go something in between who you are, your authentic self, how you want to present yourself to the world, and moderation, brahmacharya, so people don't get distracted, because your main focus is to deliver your message, it's to guide people, it's to be there for people, and you want to give those people an easy time. While professionalism is essential, don't be afraid to showcase your personal style. Your outfit is a form of self expression, and feeling authentic can enhance your confidence and connection with the audience. As I said, find moderation within expressing yourself and be moderate. Posture. Point number 7. Why is it important? So project confidence and authority. If you walk like this or if you walk like that, it definitely expresses two different things. Yes, you are the boss. You're holding the space for other. You are able to hold the space for other. This, so I'm not sure about myself. I'm not sure what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So stand tall, head erect, shoulders back, and relax. Keep your chest open and maintain good posture throughout your yoga class, your speech, whatever you're doing. Gesticulate with purpose. Why it's important, add emphasis and illustrate concepts. How do you do that? You want to use purposeful hand gesture to highlight key points, avoiding excessive or distracting movement. Here you have some examples on the next slide. Sorry, I wasn't changing the slide fast enough, but it's there. So you have a couple of examples here. You can download the slides on my Zenler account. So you can go through them. And of course, this comes down as well to the interaction that you have with your students more than just in a yoga class. Remember, being a yoga teacher, it's not just stepping in the class and be reading on your mat and teach. It's about creating community, it's about creating connection, it's about being there for the people and finding those middle way to engage with the people around you. So those examples in gesticulate with purpose are a great example when it comes down to interactions with your students. Facial expressions and head movement conveys emotions and passion. How do you do that? You want to use facial expression to mirror your emotion and show enthusiasm for your topic. Somehow, a great way when you interact with your student, facial expression, you want to mimic your interlocutor. So if you mimic your interlocutor, it expresses that you actually engaging with what the people say. So it's a great body language to use when you are interacting with people. And of course, if that's not your style, just be yourself. You don't have to practice that. If you don't feel like practice that, don't do it. Just be yourself. All right, conclusion of day 14. We explore the significance of body language in public speaking, understanding its role in conveying messages beyond words. In summary, body language involves pairing action with words and using movement, eye contact, and posture to engage and connect with your audience. From confident gesture to facial expression, every movement communicates emotions and intention. By practicing those techniques, you can enhance authenticity and make your message more compelling and memorable. Enjoy the process, guys. Practice some body languages that we explored today. And of course, stay dramatically different. Ciao for now.